What's going on, KC Forever fam? I'm back again. Yes, back-to-back video. So obviously they didn't go with my fixes in pick, and let me go ahead and explain why they didn't go with it. Now, all them hype was on these busters all season. They said if you drop Kawhi on that team and got Paul George, automatic championship, automatic. Now these clowns up here looking real silly right now. Everybody. Denver on their way to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers. Do I still think that 0-3 deficit is happening? You dang straight, I do. But it may not happen in this round. It might happen in the finals. But we get an 0-3 deficit, whether you cats like it or not. Because the league got to make all their money back. But like I said, you talking about major upset. And now let me go ahead and let me go ahead and jap on all these clowns in the media. Because listen, the media is one of the biggest masterminds when it comes to sports. You got your Matt Kellermans of the world. You got your Skip Baylesses of the world. Stephen A. Shannon Sharps. You got your Marcellus Wileys of the world. You got Colin Cowherd's of the world. You got all these media outlets in sports realm. That's all they know is to hype up a certain team. Their job is to hype that team up, hype up all year. And then when that team don't succeed, then they come back with every excuse on the planet to why that team didn't succeed. Listen. If you got all these expectations on you, you better go fulfill it. I don't care if the fix is in or not. You got all this expectation. Clippers had every expectation. First of all, these clowns have never played in the Western Conference Finals. And a lot of people put that on the so-called curse that goes way back to when they had their original name. There was the San Diego Buffaloes or something like that. That's the indigenous team. A lot of people don't understand how the elites, when it comes to these sports, if you notice, these indigenous teams they never really win nothing. That stuff is on purpose. That is set up. So a lot of people blame that so-called curse to why the Clippers never been. I'm gonna say it like this. I just say it just never was rigged for them. It was never rigged for them. I don't care nothing about no freaking curse. You can throw that in the trash. There's a lot of people that's blaming the so-called curse. Nope. If you got all this expectation on you, handle the business. Kawhi, Paul George, Pat Bev, Montel Harrell, all them bozos, Lou Williams, every one of them. You got the expectation. Go get it done. But the fact that these cats said, no, we'd rather take the money. And everybody in the mama clown. Look at this meme right here. I saw this on Twitter. People was clowning the mess out of them. People had the circus music playing. I mean, they was clowning everybody. All of them. The whole Clippers team got lit up. Doc Rivers. And listen, Doc Rivers is a fellow Chi-Town native. Actually know cats in my family. He knows cats in my family. So this is the crazy part. He's a Chi-Town native, but for some strange reason, they ain't never won a rig for him. He only won that one championship when he was in Boston. Coming to LA, he ain't done nothing. Been losing every year. You know, the one year I actually thought the Clippers had a chance with that 2015 season, the year before the Warriors actually started winning. The Clippers actually had a chance, but they blew their lead against the Rockets. They was up 3-1 on the Rockets. Blew that lead. Just very silly. Very silly, man. I'm telling you. But like I say, if it ain't rigged for you, can't say I'd rather take the money. But like I said, ain't no excuse here. Because I seen that mess. Paul George jacking up shots. Kawhi jacking up shots. Turning the ball over. I'm like, and I don't know if y'all follow Dame Dollar and CJ. They was cooking their behinds. They was online clowning their behinds. They had their right to. They was sitting up there clowning them, talk about 1, 2, 3 Cancun. And they said, well, I haven't made, Dame said he hasn't made his arrangements yet, hoping Pat Bear can come on and join them. I'm like, they had every right to clown. Every right, because they was online clowning them. That's why I say, what you sow, you going to reap. Like I said, a lot of people don't understand that. That work both ways. That work on the good and the evil. A lot of people in the world call it karma, but it's not karma. It's called sowing and reaping. You sow it, you reap it. If you sow evil, you're going to reap evil. Those fools was online clowning the mess out of Dame Dollar and them, and look what happened. They didn't even make it to the Western Conference Final. Looking like a bunch of bozos, looking silly as heck. Like I said, man, look, I'm one that always will say that the crap is rigged. So yes, they took the money. But look, if I'm them, I'm telling them bozos, I'm not taking the money. I'm about to show up. the elites want, quote unquote, if the elites wanted that to happen, I'm not even finna sit up here and say, okay, no, I'm about to show up and show out. But so many people don't want to acknowledge that the sports stuff is all rigged. A lot of people don't want to. They don't want to receive it. We've been trying to tell you fools every day that this bull crap is fixed. Every day, every day. Don't matter who go. Does not matter who wins. Does not matter. And listen, I told you I'm a huge LeBron. Listen, I didn't used to like LeBron. No, but when he left Miami and came back to Cleveland, and I started seeing everybody and mama always on his helmet for absolutely nothing, just to be hating on him, just to be hating on him. Like, don't get me wrong, LeBron be doing a lot of retarded stuff. I check it when I see stupid stuff, when I see him play, I'm like, man, this fool, come on now. Why you think I call him a king flop? I call him a king flop for a reason. But listen, you ain't got to just be hating on that man just to be hating on that man. But see, that's why I jumped on the bandwagon with King flopping them. And especially when he's going against the Warriors. Shoot, I couldn't stand the Warriors, man. That's why the 2016 finals is still one of my favorite. Game 7 of that 2016 finals is still my favorite all-time NBA finals game. And I grew up in the 90s, so I seen all the Jordan finals, every single one of them. So, but that game 7 between the Warriors that year, 2016, you know what I mean? So now, all the money right now. So expect it. Everybody is expecting the Lakers to wipe the floor with the Nuggets. I don't believe so. I believe the Nuggets about to give us a problem. I personally believe that. I personally believe the Nuggets about to give the Lakers some serious problems. And over there in the East, I didn't see game 1, but man, they was fighting, boy. Miami and them was fighting. Boston and them was fighting. Either one of them could have won game 1, but that block told me everything I need to know. That's why I'm still rolling with Miami to come out the East. I'm telling you, it is. The story sets up itself. What do you like? Yes, the story of LeBron versus Boston is there. But for me, the bigger storyline would be the Lakers versus Miami. Like I said it in my other video. Here it is. Check this out. So I'm gonna go down the whole storyline list of Miami versus Lakers. Okay. We got Eric Spoelstra, who's still there. Got this young team with Jimmy Buckets, Bam, all them other dudes that's on the team. I got $1. All of them was on the team. I don't call them $1. I call them I got $1. You got all these cats that's on that team, right? Then when you run to the Lakers, you got Frank Vogel, you got LeBron and them, you got Dion Waiters and them. You got all these clowns who have storylines. Dion Waiters was waived by Miami. So now it's like a full circle. Uh-oh, he's facing the team that got rid of him. That's the story in itself. Then you got the coaches. You got Eric Spoelstra. You got Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel has never beaten Eric Spoelstra. He's never beaten him. It's never happened. Now he got the man that did it because obviously he had LeBron on his side, but now LeBron is on Frank Vogel's side. That's a story in itself. Then you got the ultimate storyline. LeBron is trying to win his 4th championship. He must take out the team that he helped go to the finals 4 times. The story sets itself. Now, if we get them versus Boston, so be it. But to me, the best storyline is the Lakers versus Miami, because that's the finals we've never seen before. We've never seen the Heat versus the Lakers. That's never been done before. But this is a huge opportunity that they can go ahead and make much money as they can off of it. So, like I say, but the Clippers, yeah, this picture is right. It's right. This picture is right because you up 3-1 and you blow a 3-1 lead like it ain't nobody's business. Because them bozos said, take the money. I'm like, I'm not taking the money. I'm about to handle the business. Everybody and mama want the Lakers versus Clippers, but we ain't getting. And you know what? Listen, Doc Rivers better be glad they ain't fired him, because let me tell you y'all something. How many times people on the media, like, especially Stephen A. Smith. Now listen, I call Stephen A. Smith a buck dancing buffoon all the time. But the one thing I got to give it to him, he do be raving for a lot of the black coaches to get a shot. Like I said, everybody's still trying to figure out how the heck Mark Jackson ain't got one. We all know why Mark Jackson ain't got no shot. Because Mark Jackson ain't down with that LGBT stuff, and I don't blame him. This is no disrespect to the LGBTQ community, but Mark Jackson is a born-again believer, and he don't ride like that. The cats in Golden State land, they get down like that. And so word got around, oh, don't ever hire this man. And that's why he's been, they say blackball. No, he's been whiteball, because Michael Jordan don't count. All them other owners that's running the show is white. So I don't know where they get that term blackball from. You might as well say whiteball. That's why Mark Jackson ain't getting no time, no job. I would love for him to have, like, Mark Jackson should have been coaching somewhere, but that's how the elites get down. You know what I mean? So word is out. Steve Ballmer said Doc is safe, but this is it. Doc and them better get to the Western Conference Finals next year. It's no if, ands, or buts about it. None whatsoever. They better get to the Western Conference Finals. Better. Because if not, Doc Rivers is gone. He's out. And I don't blame Steve Ballmer for kicking him to the curb. Because you done had chance after chance after chance after chance, and you still keep taking the money? No. No. But anyway, man, this your boy KCFL. Hit me up. Basketball, Twitter land, YouTube, whatever. Like I said, if you're in agreement with me, what you think? You think, some people might think Lakers ain't even, they're not even going to beat the Nuggets. Some people got the Nuggets coming out. I mean, they are the strongest team right now. Look at them. They the hot team. Usually, notice, pay attention when it comes to how this sports stuff works. It's always a team that get hot when it's playoff time. The Golden Nuggets. I'm calling them Golden Nuggets, because they say fools gold. Look at the Golden Nuggets. The Golden Nuggets is that team. They are the team right now that everybody's sleeping on right now. Everybody's sleeping on them. You done came back from 3-1s twice. First in the first round against Utah, then against the choke Clippers. Denver's that high team. And if they somehow come out, they win the championship. As I said, whoever come out the West is win the championship. That's how it is. For me, whoever come out the West is win the championship. It is what it is. But, hey, this your boy KCFL. Y'all know what to do.